We just trying to get to the hotel. Oh my gosh, we just trying to get to the hotel, so it's the youth out here deep as hell. In the Richland County is deep. Look at the young folk. I know that nigga right there.
What you talking about?
I hope nobody don't get killed out here tonight. Look at them with their motherfucking shotguns out and shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope nobody don't get killed out here tonight.
For real. Like, you wouldn't even...
Hey y'all, welcome back to Our New Image. I am your Oracle, Jewel of the Dawn, back with another reading. And today I want to look into what's going on in America right now. First of all, I would like to say RIP, rest in power to George and Ahmad. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Ahmad. Of course it isn't right, you know, of course. We thank you for your lives and your sacrifice, because things are happening spiritually as they always are, but 2020 is a hell of a time to be playing with folks' lives, taking folks' lives unjustly. Like, we'll get into it. It's a hell of a time. I just put it like that. So, before I get into the reading, I want to reveal my notes. It's not really a revelation. I'm not really revealing, but you know, just give y'all my notes from, you know, the meditation, and then from the pre-shuffle, the cards that were on the bottom of the deck, and cards that I noticed while shuffling that were jumping out, and one of them actually made its way into the reading. So let me start off with the meditation message. When I was meditating and praying before the reading, I saw in big letters the word secret. And I was meditating like, what secret? And then I saw two words, secret love, and then I saw secret society. The message that I got from that was that on both sides of the scale, on the light side and the dark side, there's a union that's going on. I'm going to talk about the dark side first and get that out the way. Just in me meditating and just, you know, getting the messages intuitively as I do. I don't know, you know, how many of my viewers are or were, you know, born into the indoctrination of religion as far as Christianity is concerned, but all religions have what they call a antichrist or a false prophet. And I don't know where this false prophet is in the world, but the false prophet has either been conceived or the false prophet has asserted themselves in some way, shape, form, or fashion. That's just the message that I was getting. And it was a strong, like, the Antichrist has been conceived type of message. There's some kind of union. And politically, there's some type of alliance that has been made with different secret societies and different secret organizations that has something to do with what's going on in America right now. I don't really know what it is. I didn't look too deep into it because I just wanted to know about what's all this about, why is all this going on, and I was just getting little tidbits here, but a lot of it is like secret. Basically, the other message that I was getting while meditating, while praying, while actually shuffling the cards to place on the board was, it's gonna be a cold winter. It's going to be a cold winter, and I feel like it's going to be a cold winter figuratively and literally. I say literally because, you know, with everybody being on quarantine during the COVID pandemic, I myself have noticed, especially being as though I live in the South, things have been a little bit cooler temperature-wise. And there's been reports that the hole in the ozone layer is healing because, you know, a lot of hazardous gases and carbon dioxide and all of that stuff is not being emitted into the atmosphere because a lot of major cities around the world were quarantined and were shut down. So I was kind of like, wow, well, maybe, you know, the hotness of the rays of the sun are not getting through as strong because the hole in the ozone layer is healing and closing itself, and it's allowing for the cool earth air to just blow around and, you know, cool us off a little bit. So it's gonna be a cold winter was a meditation message that I got. So next up, I want to talk about the cards that were at the bottom of the decks after the pre-shuffle. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks here for this reading. First is the Kipper deck. That's talking about the courtship. That's what I was talking about. Secret alliances and unions. And also with that message that I was getting about the Antichrist being conceived or either asserting themselves. If the Antichrist was conceived, it was like an arranged marriage or, you know, something of that nature to have brought this about. And then if the Antichrist has asserted themselves, they've come in union with their followers, like with whether it be a political party or I was in this political party and I am the Antichrist and we're forming an alliance here, we're joining forces, something of that nature. People working together in secret. Next up, we have the Work Your Light deck, and I call it my purpose deck. And the card that was on the bottom of the deck was the Age of Light. And I feel like that speaks for itself. Everybody refers to 2020 as the year of perfect vision, you know, the year of illumination, the year of everything being lit up. And it also coincides with the shuffle card that jumped out the deck, or I saw at least 4 times, was the 7 of Cups reversed and upright. And the message that I got was the veil is lifted. And that coincides with the Age of Light, because if you have a veil on, not to say that you can't see or that you're in darkness, but figuratively speaking, you are in darkness. So it's the Age of Light now. Like everything and everyone is being exposed left and right. So from next up, from the Energy Oracle deck, we have the Door to Personal Healing and Happiness in the reverse. And that's ironic because even after shuffling and everything like that, that also showed up in the read, as did the 7 of Cups. Because it talks about, you know, the pain in the land. Like we're not healing, we're not happy. Everybody's in an uproar, rioting, looting, protesting. It's not happy times right now. That goes without really saying. Next up, from the Gilded Tarot, we have the 4 of Wands, and I saw that as the house that is America. Like we're a house divided right now. We're a married couple that lives together and we bickering and fussing and fighting. That's just what I'm getting from that card. From the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and that's talking about, like, again, with that 4 of Wands, that energy of, you know, fussing and fighting within the home. Kind of like going through a divorce, trying to fix things because we're in an unhappy state right now. And from the secret language of light deck, we have alignment. And that is what the age of light is coming to do, to shine light on the situation where as America presents itself as this Four of Wands, we're a happy home, we're good, we're the land of the free, home of the brave, we're a melting pot, you know, just, you know, everybody's free here. But because of things like social media and being able to broadcast all over the world what's going on, which is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, things are being illuminated, you know. And it's time for alignment to come. And the other message that I got while meditating was alignment as far as, and it also coincides with the courtship card, the alignment of the masculine and the feminine energies in the world physically and in the world spiritually. A lot of people don't acknowledge the feminine energy spiritually, well, physically too, but spiritually, because you got a lot of people who say things like God is a man and things like that. I'm an avid believer that it takes a masculine and a feminine energy to create life. Like, you see it every day in the physical world, and I believe that spiritually as well. So that feminine energy, as well as, like I was talking about with the dark side, the light side is actually coming together as well. Like, the feminine energy of light is actually asserting herself as well, because I'm getting a message like being ignored. She's tired of being ignored. So if she got to come in here and set something straight and get her house in order with that Four of Wands, because it's in the Ten of Pentacles reverse energy and a door to healing and happiness in reverse energy, she's willing to step up. Mandala. She's willing to step up and get her house in order. And then, like I said, from the shuffle cards that were jumping out the deck was the Seven of Cups, reverse and upright. The veil is lifted. And 2020 is going to be a year of continued, consistent revealing. Nothing's going to go unanswered, is what I just heard. So y'all can play with this energy if you want to. It's not going to serve you. So let's get into the reading. Hold on, let me. This message here is for the indigenous. It's for the melanated. It's for the people whose blood, sweat, and tears have went into this country and built this house. This message is also for the people who pray, the people who meditate, the earthers, the tree huggers, those people. The people who vibe and, as they say, love and light. This message is for you guys. Soulmating. We talked about the courtship. I'm going to start with, let me reverse. I'm going to start with the secret language of the light so I can get the spiritual aspect out first. In accordance with the courtship card, we have soulmating. That masculine, that feminine energy coming together. The mind and the soul coming together. The heart and the mind coming together. The nourishing card talks about the earth being nourished. The earth crying for nourishment and us giving back. Giving and taking. Reciprocity. Balance. And that was another card. What deck did I don't remember exactly what deck I saw it in, but balance. There is only light. This is for you naysayers who don't have much faith, who believe that darkness, trickery, evil can win. No. And soul love, loving of oneself, loving of God, loving of the earth that we've been given. It is a time now of balance and alignment. with it being the age of light, because darkness has been running rampant on this earth. Also, another message that I was getting outside of the Antichrist being conceived or asserting themselves, it was like I saw the death card and I was told like the angel of death was released. This unbound card here from the purpose deck is out here too. So it's like, while light is moving, darkness is also moving too, because darkness knows that its time is almost up. So this I don't want to get too deep into that, because this card is twofold with this unbound card being on the deck. Like I said, this reading is for the melanated people. So I'm going to just get into it before I get off focus and get off topic. I don't know exactly when the date is, what the actual year is, but that 400 years of enslavement of God's people is up. We got at the head of the read, we got the all tied up card in the reverse. We got the door to personal healing and happiness in the reverse. We got the man holding a coin in the reverse. And we have the garden and the gate in the reverse. It's up. The spiritual binds on the melanated people in America are being released. Okay? So with this there is only light card here, I'm feeling as though it's, because I always pray and I ask Father, Mother God, what do you need for us to know? What is the message here for us? And the message is to work in the light. Yes, you could protest. Yes, you could stand up for justice, but you do not need to get into courtships, for instance, with like, I think it's Antifa and like Black Lives Matter. Like they're saying, you know, Black Lives Matter is doing this when it's really others, you know. Don't get into unions politically or otherwise with people whose agenda you don't know. Okay? Don't do it. Because you're setting yourself up for failure. Like I said, with the energies of light being released, there's also energies of darkness being released. And if your spiritual binds are being lifted, that means your soul is open. And what you're supposed to do is take in that light energy and not the darkness. Because like I said, the spirit of death is also being released right now. It's war. It's a war going on right now. A spiritual war. You don't want to be caught up in a war. You don't want to be a casualty. All right? That 400 years is up. So, I don't know if y'all I don't know if y'all listen to my readings or anything like that, but when all the energy cards are in reverse, it means big transitions are going on. Or it's a warning. And the warning is, the binding of your souls being lifted and you being freed spiritually, with this angel of darkness that's being released right now, this dark negative energy that's being released right now, and at the same time, Mother God is stepping up in her light to get her house in order. Don't get caught up in the darkness. Do not let yourself be a vessel of darkness in these times, because we free now. And I'm talking about spiritually. Whatever price we had to pay that caused our spirits to be in bondage for 400 years in this place here, Turtle Island, known today as America, we're being freed from it. So don't fall victim. Don't fall into the trap. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. The underdog, the people without a coin, man holding a coin here in the reverse. The garden and the gate here in reverse. The people that were being held back. The people who lacked healing and lacked happiness. The people who were in bondage. All these cards are in the reverse. We're being freed. So do not let this negative energy come in and take us right back into bondage. Don't do it. Let's clarify. At the head of the read, all tied up. In the reverse is being clarified with the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Hanged Man. That's talking about your mental, your communicative energy, your spiritual energy being bound and being stuck in a negative place with that Knight of Swords in the reverse. Being stuck. That Hanged Man is stuck. But the age of light has come. And that's why, if y'all can see that, he has like a light, a halo light around his head. Because those days are over with. We are being freed right now. So take full advantage of the spiritual enlightenment and the spiritual freedom that's going on right now. Take full advantage and don't let this negative energy that's trying to suck our people back into this foolishness and being trapped and bound in negative energy, lack of clarity, just harsh words I'm hearing, just all that negativity. Don't stay stuck in that. We are being freed from that. Okay? Door to personal healing and happiness in the reverse is being clarified with the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the King of Cups in the reverse, and the 7 of Cups. Remember, I said that 7 of Cups showed itself like 4 times. For me, this is heavily talking about emotions. First of all, with the 8 of Cups, leaving the past in the past. We all know where we came from. We all know the stories of our ancestors, indigenous and African. We all know that. So we don't need to walk in emotions. We need to walk in clarity and in knowledge and in mental strength. Do not walk out your door and go somewhere full of anger and full of emotions because you feel a way about what's going on in the house that is America with this 4 of Wands. Okay? King of Cups in the reverse. Lack of love. Lack of emotional stability. 7 of Cups. Confusions, illusions, delusions. If you walk out your house to go do anything in an emotional state, and it's a negative emotional state, your judgment is clouded. And you're not gonna heal the situation, and it's not gonna lead to happiness. So correct yourself at the door. Check yourself out at the door. Okay, my people? Where we came from, where we are right now, and where we're going are 3 different places. And you can walk out your door and go towards healing and go towards your happiness, or you can stay stuck in that negative energy. Because it's like, also with the 7 of Cups here, because I saw reverse and I saw upright when I was shuffling. So it's like your options are open. And I almost forgot a message. The ancestors was crying, and I started crying during the pre-shuffle when I was seeing this door to personal healing and happiness. And it was another card. I don't know if it was in the, I need to go over these cards here at the bottom of the deck after I started drawing cards for the board. Ancestors are trying to speak to us right now. Ancestors are heavy on the ancestral energy. Heavy on the ancestral energy. Your ancestors don't want what they did, the battles that they fought, to go in the vain. So while people are out here rioting and turning up in the name of justice, we get it. But don't do that shit in the king. Don't do anything in the King of Cups reverse energy, because the 7 of Cups confusion. But also, you know, our ancestors are crying out for us to utilize the 7 of Cups energy to choose our options. We got so many options, and people look to indigenous, brown, copper skinned, black Americans all around the world to stand up, and they use us as an example. They see us as being free. That's why all of them want to come here. Even if it is an illusion of inclusion. Have y'all heard that phrase before? Even if it is an illusion of inclusion. We got some of the most prominent black folks in the world residing here in America. And our ancestors are trying to tell us, you built this house. And yeah, it was built on your tears. Yeah, it was built by you shedding your blood. But use the options that you have. It's supposed to be a shift going on. It's supposed to be a shift going on. Shout out to the 2020 college graduates. I pray that y'all who are in political science or were in political science courses in college, criminal justice, law, y'all step up into y'all power and y'all make y'all ancestors proud, because y'all got options that y'all ancestors never had. Y'all got options that y'all ancestors never had. Man holding a coin in the reverse. Being clarified with the Two of Cups, King of Wands, Three of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Cups in the reverse. First message I'm getting is, do not go into unions with false allies. Do not go into union with false allies. Because who is for you is for you. Don't get your heart broken thinking that these people is going to ride for you, when the riding that they trying to do may not be what you're trying to do. Six of Cups, people in reverse, people that's not for you. Three of Swords in the reverse, heartbreak, despair, being let down, trying to go into union with people. That's the first message. Just be wary of going into union with people, political unions with people. And another, okay, it's coming back to me. When I was shuffling the cards and putting the cards out on the board, I was getting heavy messages about political parties. I'm just gonna say it. You're not supposed to talk about politics or religion because it's taboo, but I don't care. I'm very politically conservative, as you would say, or as I would say. I'm very conservative with my politics. I am not one of those people who just jump on the Democratic bandwagon just because my people are Democrats. I'm not one of those people. Melanated black people, y'all gotta stop jumping into political unions with parties that you don't get a goddamn thing from. Because it's like here, Two of Cups and King of Wands, you want to go into union and exchange cups with people, but as you can see, this person here got their hand out to take your cup, but they not giving their cup to you. You thinking they gonna do something for you, and you gonna end up fucking heartbroken because they not for you. So stop going into union with people that's not giving you your bang for your buck with this man holding a coin card in the reverse. Because we the underdogs. We're the underdogs here. If you gonna go into somebody's union and put your name on a dotted line and say, I stand with you, they better damn well be standing for you. Standing for you, standing with you. You better be getting something for it. We put too much trust in the folk, and they don't mean us no good. And it's over with. That comes out with the hanged man. See where your vote going. See where all that fucking lobbyist money going. And like they say, if a motherfucker ain't got no black agenda, stop fucking co-signing these people. Y'all damn, I'm calling folk out. And I got love for folk, but I don't care. Killer Mike, T.I. Those two come to mind first because I'm from the South. Stop speaking for these Democrats with no black agenda. Stop. They ain't gave us shit yet. They ain't gave us shit yet. Stand for a motherfucker who gonna stand for you. And that's not my energy. That's ancestral energy. Stop it. Stop it. And that's straight up. If a motherfucker is not gonna be in this King of Wands energy and actually mean that shit, fuck them. Triple fold on the man holding a coin card. It's like we coming out of despair, financial despair, lack. We supposed to be using our dollars, and I'm calling out some more folk. First of all, I ain't calling him out. I want to shout out LeBron James for starting that school and putting his money where his mouth is. Shout out to LeBron James. I don't give a good goddamn about Jay-Z calling no fucking mayor to get nobody no justice. Because we could be doing our own self-justice. We got so many black millionaires, damn near billionaires. We don't have our own chain of grocery stores, food courier services. Very few like plane companies. No train companies. We rely on the same people that we know is against us. What the fuck? It's insanity. It's insanity. Come up out of this lack of fucking mental clarity. Our souls have been freed. We are no longer tied up. Come up out of this shit. Y'all stop supporting these motherfucking rich fucking rappers and whoever the fuck else, fucking sports players, actors, and all of these motherfuckers who ain't gonna give a motherfucking dime. And I ain't talking about bailing nobody out of fucking jail. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about using a dollar to uplift their own fucking people. Cause ain't nobody gonna do it for us. Ain't no fucking politician that y'all don't motherfucking, what's the word? Something like a cosign. I don't give a fuck right now. Whoever. Endorsed. Thank you. My ancestors is like, get it together, girl. None of these fucking politicians that y'all be endorsing and y'all be trying to get the black vote for ain't doing shit for us. There's no fucking black agenda. But motherfucker, keep buying y'all shit. It's time to come up out of this lack. This financial lack. Or the lack of putting our finances behind people who gonna do for us. Stop endorsing a politician with no black agenda. If you don't got nothing for me, I have nothing for you. And that's straight like that. Y'all can keep playing this fucking game if y'all want to. Y'all gonna stay in a hangman position, but it's gonna be in reverse. Or hangman upright with a knight of swords in the reverse. Where you supposed to be getting your enlightenment in this age of light. And coming up out of this cloudiness of the Seven of Swords in the reverse, coming up out of that type of energy, but you ain't doing it. You still stuck. Moving along. Garden in the Gate card in the reverse is being clarified with the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. That's Mother God stepping in to nurture her people because she know that we lacking. Our cup empty. Emotionally, financially, spiritually, a lot of us. She know that. So she's coming here with this Queen of Pentacles, if y'all can see that, to nurture us and to give us stability. We talking about balance here. We talking about alignment here. So y'all can get on the gravy train. You can stay stuck if that's what you want to do. Stay stuck. Stay behind the gate. Stay behind the gate. Let's move along. I want to go into the Work Your Light Purpose deck. Inner Temple, Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. That's talking about getting your spirit together coming out of that. Listen, my people, in my city alone, okay, in my city alone, there has been a few in just wrongful death and killings and murders by the police. Okay? A good friend of mine, God bless the dead, my homeboy, was killed by the police in his house. Okay? Those type of emotions can lead you astray or can make a change. It's up to you to decide what to do with those emotions. That's why we had that 8 of Cups here and we had that King of Cups in reverse here. Which way are you gonna go? Which way do you choose? Which way do you choose to fight this battle here? Because you can fall into the trap, and it is a trap that these people done set. Just like I saw a video today, white woman, all black clothing, masked up, spray painting Black Lives Matter on the wall of a Starbucks. And the black people that was there, I don't know whether they represented Black Lives Matter or not. The black people that was there was like, why you doing that? Why you spray painting Black Lives Matter? We ain't doing that shit. That's y'all doing that shit. Which way you gonna choose to go? Are you with the shits or no? Unbound. Like I said, twofold. This was a dark energy that's being unbound, and this is also talking about the unbinding of our spirits. We got a choice right now. Mother God has stepped in to get her house in order. So are y'all gonna let these people trap y'all? Because you want to take the wrong path? If no black person go out and riot, who the hell is responsible? Who the hell can they blame? Get y'all shit together. And I'm not saying don't protest. I am saying don't riot though. What y'all proving? What y'all proving? And please, nobody don't take me wrong, because anybody that know me know I'm very, very much for my people. Don't get it twisted. But I'm wise enough to see. I'm wise. I use my third eyes to see, and I'm wise enough to know what's a trap and what's not. Are you? Do you see? Do you see? We talked about secret societies and secret unions going on. Why the fuck are these people spray painting this shit and looting in these fucking stores and saying you did it? And the lady was like, we're doing this for y'all. How the fuck you doing this for us and they blaming us? Stop getting into bed with motherfuckers. And I'm not saying people getting into bed with these people, because I don't know. I ain't a part of these fucking groups. But don't let these motherfucking people trick you off the streets. Don't do it. Don't let these people trick you off the streets. And don't let these people who say they for you and they riding for you get you fucked up. Don't let these people get you fucked up out here. Cause that's one of the secret unions too. These people in cahoots. These people in cahoots with some fuck it. I don't got time. Moving right along. From the Kipper deck, we have the Thief. The energy that comes to seek, steal, kill, destroy. That energy right there. First message was the people who were stolen. The people who were stolen whether from here or abroad. The conflict is over. It can be if you do the right thing. You don't gotta fight these people like that. Y'all don't know nothing about putting in work on people and sitting in y'all fucking house and just watching it go down. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all better look up 1804. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Your ancestors is here and ready. They're not here in the physical. They're here spiritually. And all they waiting for is for their people to wise up and tap back into their spiritual energy and who they really are. And get it done. And just sit back. What's them police names? Them people names all... shit. Them people names all over the place. It's no reason why you can't fucking Ten of Pentacles reverse they fucking family. Or them themselves. You feel me? Because sometimes the family don't be guilty of that shit. But you can't tell the spirits how to move. But y'all ain't up on that. Y'all ain't up on that, huh? Okay. The occupation card is being clarified with the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the High Priestess. High Priestess is talking about spiritual power, even secrets. Secret was one of the key words that I got in the meditation for this reading. King of Pentacles in reverse for me right now is talking about stability and lack thereof. And putting your energy and your strength and your work into where you're going to see profit. What I was just talking about, but y'all don't really feel me on that. Also, to the other story about what I was talking about, the people who were stolen to come here and work. It's things are being aligned, you know, because our energy was King of Pentacles in reverse for the most part. There's exceptions, but you know, for the most part, we are unstable people, ungrounded people. But like I said, with the High Priestess, Mother God has come to lighten up the night with this moon. Y'all better see a worker. I tell you that. That's just the way I feel about it. Expectation. Expectation, what we looking for. What do we expect? Something's coming. Something's a brew. But what is it? The first card that jumped out the deck was the Hierophant. That is the masculine equivalent to the High Priestess. Like I said, balance. The masculine and the feminine energies are here. Okay? Devil card in the reverse. To remove the devil, to fight the devil, to release of this toxicity, this toxic energy. Magician, making things happen, putting in work. Spiritual, physical, etc. Page of Wands at the beginning stages. So it's like you can sit here and expect this shit all day, but you got to get up off your feet and do something. You got to manifest that shit. You trying to remove a toxic energy from America? You trying to stop bad shit from happening? You trying to stop living in fear? What the fuck are you gonna do? Step into your power. Stop sitting. Stop sitting on your fucking knees. And I ain't saying don't pray, so don't get me wrong, but stop sitting on your fucking knees and just waiting and expecting. It's waiting for somebody to come save you. Because privileged lady, I'ma just move along. Privileged lady, when I clarified this card, the Knight of Cups jumped out the deck with the Five of Pentacles. You waiting for somebody to save you. Ain't no fucking body coming. Nobody gonna save you but you. So while you sitting here waiting and expecting this shit and feeling privileged and shit, ain't nobody coming to save you. And you're gonna be fucked up and you're gonna be disappointed because nobody's gonna save you but you. So guess what? Step up. Page of Wands. To make shit happen. To remove the toxic energy. Remove the fear. Remove the devil. Fight the devil. Shake the devil off is a song we used to sing in church. You got to step into your power. Masculine energy. Feminine energy. Get aligned. We've been freed. We've been cleared. So what you gonna do, my people? I'm gonna talk about the bottom of the deck cards, and then I'm gonna end it. Bottom of the Rider-Waite, we had the Nine of Pentacles. Self-sufficiency. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the Gilded Tarot. Talking about that anxiousness. Talking about that worry. 5. Mature man. I don't know why I just said 5. Conflict with a mature man, an older man. Politician is what I'm getting. This is at the bottom of the Kipper deck. This was the ancestor card that I was talking about at the bottom of the Secret Language of the Light. Remembrance, your ancestors. All the race soldiers that fought, that protested civil rights, the ones that died before that. Our ancestors are here and they ready for us to tap into the energy. But what are we gonna do? Sisterhood of the Rose, the beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. That's the feminine energy coming back through. That's that feminine energy. And the energy deck, the appreciation in the reverse, that's our current state right now. Feeling really unappreciated. Strategy, attachment, 7th chakra, financial constraints. This is all the things that I was talking about. Alright? So, my people, that's the reading that I have for y'all on the current situations, current events going on right now in America, with this rioting, with this looting, with this protesting. A lot of heavy on the ancestral energy, see your priest, see your priestess, you know, tap into the ancestral readings, energies. Get a reading and see what information and what messages that your ancestors have for you from the past, so that you can protect your people now and on forward into to the future. Remember where you came from and remember where you're going, and ask God to order your steps to make sure that you and yours get there. I'm your Oracle Jewel of the Dawn, signing out, sending love, kisses, and blessings. I'll get with y'all the next time. Peace.
Yeah.